Hello, Frank M. TTM here, back with another TTM Success video. TTM standing for Through the Mail. This is Through the Mail Success autographs. I have a midweek stack here. I did not get to this past weekend, so I thought I'll get these out today. I have 3 here to share with you. Now let's get right out of here. Hope you're well. First in the box here, we have a 2 for 2 and a lightning fast 5 days. No fee out of Brockton, Massachusetts. We have Mr. Len St. Jean here on this. I don't know the years of these cards. I think that's a 74 tops and a 70 maybe tops. And he did answer a few questions, which I'll get to in just a moment. Put those right there. And let's learn a little bit more about Mr. St. Jean.
Leonard Wayne St. Jean was born on October 27, 1941 in Newbury, Michigan. Raised in rural northern Michigan, football wasn't a big part of young Len's life as a kid, until his older sister brought back paraphernalia from some of the bowl games she attended in college. Growing up in timber country, he worked as a lumberjack for school vacations. He was up every morning between 3:30 and 4 to 10 to farming chores at home. After high school, Leonard attended Northern Michigan University on scholarship, where he played defensive end, earning NAIA and Williamson All-America honors. Later listed at 6'1", around 250 pounds. He was drafted by both the Boston Patriots and Green Bay Packers in 1964, in the 9th round of the AFL draft by the Patriots and 17th round of the NFL draft by the Packers. He signed with the AFL's Patriots. St. Jean played his entire pro career with the Boston, later New England Patriots, from 1964 to 73, wearing number 60. Known as Boston Strong Boy, he played his first 2 seasons as a defensive end, recording 5.5 sacks, and switched to offensive guard in 1966, earning an All-Star selection that year. He recovered 3 fumbles during his 8 years on the offensive line. According to the Patriots alumni website, Len was probably one of the most solid and dependable linemen the franchise ever had. He played in 190 consecutive games with the Patriots, including 140 straight regular season outings, under 5 different head coaches. He was a member of the Patriots' All-1960s team. In 1966 and 1970, he was recognized by the Patriots' 1776 Club with the Unsung Hero of the Year award. In 1974, Len was cut by the Patriots during training camp to make way for a younger guard. Went on to play briefly in the short-lived World Football League. After football, Len went into sales for the electronics industry. According to a 2006 interview, he credits his rural upbringing in northern Michigan and discipline in playing years of pro football as preparing him for the working world.
And Mr. St. Jean did ask a few questions for me. I asked him, who was your favorite Patriots teammate? That would be John Morris. John Morris was a center with the Patriots in the 60s, maybe into the 70s too. And I asked him what's your most memorable play. That would be sacking Joe Namath. That seems to be a good memory for a lot of these guys. So this occurred on November 28th, 1965, when the Boston Patriots beat the New York Jets 27-23 at Shea Stadium, and he sacked the great Joe Namath. Nice. What do you like to do for hobbies? Mr. St. Jean likes to fish. So thank you so much, Mr. St. Jean. I do appreciate it quite a bit. I do really like that one right there. That one looks really cool. I don't know what the look like Boston in the background there or something. I don't know what that's a picture of, but anyways, thank you very much. And next in the box here, we have a 1 for 1 and 41 days, no fee out of Fresno, California. We have... Did not answer questions, that's okay. We got Mr. Ted Wills here on this 1962 tops for the Boston Red Sox. Let's learn a bit more about Mr. Wills.
Theodore Carl Wills Jr. was born on February 9, 1934 in Fresno, California. Young Ted grew up in Clovis, California, near Fresno. An avid Boy Scout with a passion for fishing and hunting, began playing baseball in a scout organized league. He progressed to a star pitcher for Fresno High School, where he was selected to all-state teams for baseball and basketball. His father, Ted Sr., a mechanic for a local creamery, later became the mayor of Fresno from 1969 to 1977. A 6'2" left-handed throw-in batting pitcher, Wills pitched for the Fresno State University Bulldogs after high school. During the summers he pitched for an amateur league in Canada, where years later he recalled his proudest achievements occurred while he was playing for Saskatoon of the West Canadian League. Not only did he post a record of 5-2, he managed to lead the league in hitting with a .336 mark. Wills signed with the Red Sox in 1955 by scout Tom Downey while still in college. He was assigned to the San Jose Red Sox of the Class C California League, posting a 15-8 record with a 2.92 ERA. He made his major league debut with the Red Sox on May 24, 1959 at Fenway Park, pitching the final 3 innings of relief in an 8-3 loss, allowing 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, striking out future Hall of Famer Harmon Killebrew. Wills played parts of 5 seasons in the majors with the Boston Red Sox, 59-62, Cincinnati Reds 62, Chicago White Sox 1965. Years later, he noted with pride that the outfielders that played behind him included future Hall of Famers Ted Williams, Carl Yastrzemski, and Frank Robinson. His best season in the majors was perhaps his last in 1965 with the White Sox. In a solid bullpen which included knuckleball throwing future Hall of Famer Hoyt Wilhelm, Wills was used sparingly, pitched well. In 15 relief appearances, he had a 2.84 ERA. Wills had a career win-loss record of 8-11, had a 5.51 ERA. At 83 pitching appearances, he had 13 starts. He pitched 186 1/3 innings, struck out 133, had 2 complete games, both in 59. His rookie season with the Red Sox had 5 career saves. Always a good hitter, Wills hit a career .250 with 11 hits and 44 at-bats and slugged 3 doubles and 1 RBI. Following his playing days, Wills worked in the insurance business for many years, continued a lifelong passion for fishing and hunting, and even held a private pilot's license, where he made regular flights to Alaska and Baja California with his own 6-passenger plane. In a more recent interview, he relished of his playing career. "You know, my left fielder was Ted Williams," is what he said.
Next in the box, we have a 3-for-1 in 16 days. A quick 16 days at no fee. This is out of Canada, and I believe this is coming out of Quebec, Canada. This is Mr. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there. I'm trying to get his name right. Gilles Jabert, or Gilles Jabert. I think I pronounced it Gilles Jabert in the kind of bio coming up, but I think it's actually Gilles Jabert. And this is on the 79-80 tops. Looking quite, that is a really sweet signature. Love that. And he answers some questions I'll get to in a moment. And he gave me 2 photos that he signed as well, which is really cool. Canadian Hockey Enterprises. And that might be his. Well, that's a website for that. That's really, really cool. Really appreciate that, Mr. Jabert. Let's learn a little bit about Mr. Gilles Jabert.
Gilles Jabert was born on March 31st, 1949 in Saint-Esprit, Quebec, Canada. In 1961, young Gilles played in the Quebec International Pee Wee Hockey Tournament with the Junior Quebec Aces. This tournament is an annual minor hockey event in Quebec City that was founded in 1960 to coincide with the Quebec Winter Carnival. It gives players under 12 an opportunity for international competition, and as of 2018 has showcased over 1,200 future NHL and WHA professionals. Gilbert, a 6'1" left-handed goalie, was drafted in the 3rd round, 25th pick overall by the Minnesota North Stars in the 1969 NHL Amateur Draft from the London Knights, a junior team of the Ontario Hockey Association. He played his first game with the North Stars on February 8, 1970, losing 6-3 to the Pittsburgh Penguins, the only game he played that season. In 1971, he was in the net to surrender future Hall of Famer Jean Belver's 500th goal. The prime of Gilbert's career was with the Boston Bruins, where he was traded to in the 1973-74 season as a replacement for Jerry Cheevers, who had gone to the World Hockey Association. 73-74 was his first full season in the net, as he won a career-best 34 games and posted a 2.96 goals against average, helping the team to the Stanley Cup Finals that year and playing in the NHL All-Star Game. In total, Gilbert played during 14 seasons in the NHL with the Minnesota North Stars 69-73, Boston Bruins 73-80, and Detroit Red Wings 80-83. From 1976 to 1980, he teamed with Jerry Cheevers to form one of the best goaltending duos in the NHL, taking the Bruins to the 1977 and 78 Stanley Cup Finals, and both were runner-ups for the Vezina Trophy for Best Goaltenders in 1980. During his career, Gilbert recorded 17 playoff victories for Boston, 6 all-time in playoff wins among Boston goalies. During the 1975-76 season, he set the NHL record for most consecutive wins by a goaltender with 17. For his career, he played in 416 games in the net, won 192, lost 143, and had 60 ties. He had an .890 save percentage, he had a 2.96 goals against average, and had 18 shutouts.
And he did answer a few questions, which I appreciate. Asking who is your favorite Bruins teammate? That would be the great Bobby Orr. What was the most memorable game? That series against Montreal in 78. So that's the Stanley Cup Finals in 78. And what do you do for hobbies? He likes to golf. Another fun story that I heard about Mr. Gilbert. When he was traded to the Bruins, he almost didn't play in his first game of the beginning of the 73-74 season because he got stuck in traffic on the Mystic Bridge heading to the Boston Garden, and got to the game. His coach said, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news, I don't know if he said it this way, is that you made it. The bad news is this was with minutes before the game. You're still playing. So he was put in there, and the Bruins won in the season opener 6-4 over the Vancouver Canucks. So he was a great Bruins goalie back in the day. Along with Jerry Cheevers in the 70s. They were a great duo. Thank you so much, Mr. Gilbert. So I want to thank you, Mr. Len St. Jean, Mr. Ted Wills, and Mr. Gilles Gilbert. Awesome returns to share with you today. I hope you're all well. For those who celebrated Easter, I hope you had a good Easter and an Easter season. Yep, I get these out here. Hopefully I'll have some more in the box this weekend for another TTM Success video. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it at that. Take care. God bless. Peace.